What is the history of the G.I. Joe toy line? Have you ever wondered how a simple toy soldier became a cultural icon? The G.I. Joe toy line has a fascinating history that spans decades. It all began in the early 1960s when Hasbro, a toy company based in Rhode Island, wanted to capture the boys' toy market after the success of Mattel's Barbie doll. The concept of a posable toy soldier was licensed by Stanley Weston, and Hasbro's Don Levine brought it to life with the original prototype. Instead of calling it a doll, they cleverly marketed it as an action figure, a term that quickly gained popularity. In 1964, Hasbro launched the first G.I. Joe line. These figures stood 12 inches tall and came dressed in realistic military uniforms with various accessories. The initial lineup featured the Action Soldier, Action Sailor, Action Pilot, and Action Marine. Each character had interchangeable outfits and gear, allowing boys to imagine real-life adventures. This innovative approach made the line a commercial success and set a new standard for action figures. However, as public attitudes toward the military changed during the Vietnam War, sales began to decline. To adapt, Hasbro reimagined the line in 1969 as the G.I. Joe Adventure Team. This new direction shifted the focus from military conflict to adventure and exploration. The Adventure Team figures introduced new characters, animals, and vehicles, keeping the line alive through the 1970s. Unfortunately, by 1978, sales had dropped significantly, leading to the discontinuation of the original G.I. Joe line. The early 1980s marked a revival for the brand. With the Cold War intensifying, Hasbro relaunched G.I. Joe as G.I. Joe, a real American hero. This time, the figures were smaller, measuring 3.75 inches. The new line introduced a wide range of characters, including both heroes and villains. It was supported by a popular Marvel comic book series and an animated television show. The comic, written by Larry Hama, featured mature storytelling and became a top seller for Marvel. The animated series further boosted the brand's popularity among children. Throughout the 1980s and early 1990s, the G.I. Joe, a real American hero line, expanded with new figures, vehicles, and playsets. The franchise became a cornerstone of action figure collecting, with many collectors seeking rare and vintage pieces. In 1994, after the main line ended, Hasbro introduced short-lived spin-offs like Sergeant Savage and his Screaming Eagles and G.I. Joe Extreme, but these did not achieve the same level of success. In the 2000s, Hasbro experimented with new formats, including the G.I. Joe Sigma 6 line, which featured highly articulated 8-inch figures and a new animated series. Although the Sigma 6 line was later rebranded and discontinued, it remains a point of interest for collectors. Today, G.I. Joe is celebrated as a classic collectible. Vintage figures from both the original 12-inch line and the 3.75-inch Real American Hero series are especially sought after. Collectors value these toys for their historical significance, condition, and completeness. Many focus on rare variants, original packaging, and accessories. The evolution of the G.I. Joe line reflects changes in toy design, marketing, and popular culture, making it a captivating subject for collectors and enthusiasts alike. For those interested in collecting, it is essential to verify authenticity, check for original accessories, and understand the difference between reissues and original figures. The G.I. Joe brand continues to influence modern toy lines and remains a benchmark for military-themed action figures in the collectibles market.